welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. Nuggets start with the basketball. Jay, Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. They trail by 1. Pass to the rim. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
That's off the side of the rim. Short. Rivers into the front court. He'll run the offense. Jamal Murray here against Harden. To Rivers. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. They work it down to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Embiid. Short jumper won't go down. Austin Rivers to Porter. Now a steal by Philly. Embiid passed it off. Jamal Murray pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Rivers. Austin Rivers powers it through. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
The drive right to the basket. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Aaron Gordon. Down low Jokic. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Harris. Pass there. Taken away by Denver.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Jamal Murray. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Tobias Harris. Curling inside. Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go. To Rivers. Here comes the screen. Rivers. Harden's on him. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Can't give Aaron Gordon that look. He knocks it down for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Jamal Murray able to recover with the block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. For 3, he was all over him. Murray with the basketball. Up 5. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. Embiid. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
Here comes the screen to Jokic. James Harden swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Danny Green. Shot from in close, no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Murray with it. His team up by 7. Austin Rivers. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Austin Rivers. Baseline drive. Joel Embiid. Tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Rivers with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Denver with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Harden in possession. Down 4. To Danny Green. Off the assist.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nuggets have the possession to Rivers. Missed a wide open look. To Danny Green. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Rivers.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Danny Green has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Austin Rivers. lays it up and in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Austin Rivers. Denver with 4 to shoot. Sixers have the basketball. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To Rivers. Screen coming. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense to Jordan. Now ready to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. First free throw is good.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Austin Rivers gets it in the right corner. To Rivers. Sixers with the rebound. Harden in possession. His team up by 1. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Will Barton. To the basket goes Rivers, but his shot stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Austin Rivers. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. James Harden missed his first. That one goes. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Rebound taken by the Sixers. Harden with the basketball. Up by 3. And they'll go to the Hacker-Jordan strategy and send DeAndre to the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Porter. Austin Rivers. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You've had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Porter to Will Barton. DeAndre Jordan, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Porter to Rivers. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Martin into the front court. Shot clock's off as they try to get a little closer. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I return to Philadelphia after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Nuggets with the basketball. Martin shot off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Has a look. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Denver ball right now. Jokic. He throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Martin into the front court. 2-point advantage to Porter. Screen coming. Porter to Jokic. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Jordan, out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 51, Aaron Gordon. Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton to Porter. Surveys the floor. Barton. To Porter. Tobias Harris with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Millsap. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Jordan. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
It's Denver's ball. To Gordon. Porter to Aaron Gordon. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. And stuffs it home.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for three. Message received. Well defended. To Will Barton. Paul Millsap pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Porter to Gordon. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Porter. Over to the right side. Porter to Rivers. Lets it fly from long range. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down.
For the 76ers, number 1, Mike Scott.
Goes 2 for 2.
Oh, good shot, boy.
To Harden.
Get up on that.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Gordon. To Rivers. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
And that one out of bounds off the nugget. So possession stays with Philadelphia. To Harden.
Watch the back door, watch the back door. Hand up, hand up.
4-3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Harden. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Porter. They go to Jokic, down low. To Rivers. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Danny Green to Harden. Trying to cash in. Harden shot won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Philadelphia with the basketball. A shot by Green, no good. Rivers into the front court. Leads 5.
Great.
Porter to Aaron Gordon. Jamal Murray buries it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Danny Green. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Rivers with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. To Porter. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Harden with it up top. Down 8. James Harden. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Porter to Gordon. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Austin Rivers to Porter. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Denver's got it.
Defense, let's go.
Gordon to Rivers. Jokic to Rivers. Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
No, I missed a short one there. Harden in possession. Down 6. For 3. Now that's a contest. Porter, knocked loose. Sixers have it. Nuggets have it. Rivers matched up with Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Nuggets in front.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Nuggets have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets. The 76ers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Danny Green goes to the right side. To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Austin Rivers to Porter. To Rivers. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. Austin Rivers to Aaron Gordon. Austin Rivers. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Harden, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Drive by Murray, but he can't finish. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Jokic. Short jumper off the mark. Harden in possession. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. Danny Green to Harden. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Taken by the Sixers. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Austin Rivers to Porter. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Danny Green, he's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. Three for 3. Nice. Murray into the front court. Up 5. To Gordon. Austin Rivers. They get it down to Mirotic. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air. 4th this contest. Fires the 3. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Danny Green, guarded by the former Dookie. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Porter. Over to the right side. To Rivers. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Rivers shot there, won't go. To Danny Green. Fires the three. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Danny Green with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Got it. Murray with the basketball. Leads 3. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Now 3 for 9.
Old school equals high percentage.
It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nuggets have the possession.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 25, Austin Rivers.
Gordon. That's out. Last touch by Aaron Gordon. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Aaron Gordon. Down low Jokic. Great feed. Got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Murray into the front court. Leads 1. Gordon to Porter.
Screen coming.
Nothing going here on that drive. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Nuggets, number 50,
No good. Defense catching a break there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. They go to Jokic, down low. Won't go. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
76ers, number 13, James Harden.
Austin Rivers. To Jokic. Joel Embiid sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Porter. And he hits.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Nuggets with the basketball. Barton. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Will Barton. Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Harden trying to take it to the basket, but a shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Murray with it. The deficit is 6. Embiid. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Denver ball right now. Barton. Five seconds to shoot. Won't go. Harden with the basketball. Up 6. Nice pass to set things up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. For 3. It's Embiid with the rebound. Runner here won't go. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Tobias Harris above the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Martin. Harden's on him. Here comes the screen. Martin. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the reward, he's going to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First free throw is good. hits the second. One more coming. Hits all 3 free throws. Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the rebound comes down to Harris.
1 minute remaining in the...
To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
With the step back.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers control it. Fires the 3. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Martin's shot, no good. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. It's the Sixers out in front. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Nuggets have the possession. Barton. Here comes the screen. Barton. Denver with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Good contest. Barton misses. to Millsap. Barton into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Aaron Gordon at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. It's Denver's ball. Barton. The drive, right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Murray with the basketball. Down 8. To Gordon. Had a chance, but it's no good. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Murray into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Will Barton. Jamal Murray. Cleared out by Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Barton into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
From the painted area, won't go down. Murray with it. He'll run the offense. To Will Barton. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Embiid, good for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Barton into the front court. Down 12. 2 points to the board.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Joel Embiid. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 33, Tobias Harris.
To Rivers. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Rivers into the front court. Down 12. To Porter. Can't connect. To Tobias Harris. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Austin Rivers to Aaron Gordon. Tobias Harris rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beyond the arc for 3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Porter to Gordon. Short jumper misses. Goes to the left side to Jordan. From long range.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Almost settles for a 2-0-3 trip.
Defense, let's go.
To Jokic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Austin Rivers powers it through.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Austin Rivers with the interception.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And it's Murray with the rebound. Rivers with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Sixers have the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. 4-3. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Nothing going here on that drive. To Danny Green. For 3, Danny Green can't get down to go. Defense all over him. Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And the rebound comes down to Rivers. Denver's got it. Austin Rivers. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
To Aaron Gordon. Finish that. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 50.
Nuggets have the possession. Sizing up the defense. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Jokic to Rivers. They'll get it down to Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
JaMychal Green trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. To Danny Green. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. Murray into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Gordon. And he adds the free throw. Jamal Murray here against Harden.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Can't miss those. To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Austin Rivers. Down to 5 on the 24. Down low it's Gordon. Could not throw it down. Another shot stays out. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Turns and slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Jamal Murray. Substitution being made in this one. Nikola Jokic.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Murray with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. To Aaron Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Deep three at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers emerged victorious after a tight finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Nuggets lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game traffic. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. But even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here we go with the top plays.
The NBA Season 9 2022 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Game 4-6 Portland Trail Blazers 1-1-3 Atlanta Hawks 1-2-2 Final. Game 4-6 Los Angeles Clippers 1-1-1 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-2-0 Final. Game 4-6 Los Angeles Lakers 1-1-1 Phoenix Suns 1-4-0 Final. Game 4-6 Memphis Grizzlies 1-2-5 Oklahoma City Thunder 1-1-8 Final. Game 4-6 Dallas Mavericks 9-5 Boston Celtics 9-2 Final. Game 4-6 New York Knicks 1-0-7 Brooklyn Nets 1-1-0 Final.